Showtime. Good boy. Hey guys, and welcome back. Today's video is all about super simple, quick, and easy meal prepping. Meal prepping doesn't have to take long and it doesn't have to be tedious. With these two recipes, you're gonna fly through it, it's gonna be easy, and it's gonna be delicious, and you're gonna stay on track of your fitness goals throughout the week. The first meal we're gonna be making is a turkey lasagna in a mason jar. It's gonna be super sick. It took me about 20 minutes to prep and then 30 minutes in the oven, and now I'm set for the week. And our second recipe is the easiest thing I've ever made. We're making a barbecue pineapple chicken meal. 3 ingredients, super quick. I just dump it in the crock pot and I leave it, and then I'm good. It cooks and then it's ready for me. It doesn't get any easier than that. I'm showing you my lunch and my dinner. I'll be making my breakfast every day because it takes me about 5 minutos to cook up some eggs, and I don't like meal prepped eggs. Okay. No. If you need other meal prep ideas for breakfast, then be sure to check out my previous What I Eat in a Week videos. If you like this video, please be sure to give a thumbs up to support my channel, and never forget to subscribe so you never miss a fit tip with Wit again. If you're looking for daily fit tips from your girl and you want to see Navy, then be sure to follow me on Instagram and add me on Snapchat. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Alrighty guys, like I said, this is a super simple recipe. It took me about 15 minutes prep time and 30 minutes in the oven. You're gonna start by taking half of a red onion and you're gonna dice it up pretty dang well. We are using this for the sauce, so I like to be a little bit extra dicey. I'm going to toss the onions into a frying pan and add my ground turkey on top of it. If you prefer chicken, do whatever source of protein you want, if you like beef, etc. I went with lean ground turkey, and I'm going to let that cook with the onions. I like to cook it all the way through before adding my sauce. Now, meal prepping is all about multitasking, so while the meat is cooking, I'm going to cut up a zucchini into little pieces, and then I'm going to cut all those pieces up into halves. Now, after I cut off my zucchini, I measured out exactly 50 grams of zucchini. I just put them all in a bowl and then measured them on a food scale. If you don't have a food scale, mine was about $8 off of Amazon, maybe it was 10-ish. I will link that below. Now that my meat is done cooking, I am adding Walden Farms tomato and basil sauce. You can use a light marinara sauce. This sauce has basically nothing but sodium, so if you're watching your calories, your carbs, your fat, etc., this sauce is phenomenal. Now I'm taking 1 cup of cottage cheese and half a cup of egg whites, mixing that together. I was super hesitant about using cottage cheese because I hate it, but after it's cooked, I can't even taste it. And now for the fun part, you are going to create your lasagna in a mason jar. If you don't have any mason jars, you can also use little aluminum foils. So I'm going to start by taking zucchini and layering it with meat sauce on top. Then I'm going to take the cottage cheese and egg whites and then repeat that step. So zucchini, meat sauce, I like to squish it down into the jar as I go, and then I'm going to top the entire thing off with mozzarella cheese. Now, I cooked 3 of these. I know a lot of people hate really old meal prep food, so you could meal prep twice a week by doing 3 to 4 meals per meal prep. This time I did something a little bit different. When I put in the cottage cheese and egg whites, I dumped the extra egg whites on top. Now, by doing this, it made the entire lasagna a lot more fluffier. So I would suggest doing that. I went a little bit crazy, like a little bit too much of egg whites. They ended up expanding too much in the oven, but it's fine. It was still great. Now, you are going to want to fill the jar up completely. I've learned from my mistake, and I didn't fill up the first time around, and then the edges of the inside actually burned. So if you fill it all the way up with the food, it won't burn. Then I'm going to place them on a baking sheet and place them in the oven. I preheated the oven to 350 and I'm going to bake for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I'm taking them out of the oven. You can see the two that had more egg whites kind of exploded on me, so be careful not to cook too much egg whites. They all turned out phenomenal though. These have been my new obsession. Be super careful. These jars are glass and they do get very, very hot. Let them cool completely before putting the lids on and then placing them in the fridge. I will write everything you need for this recipe and all the instructions in the description box below. We are now moving on to barbecue pineapple chicken. You need 3 ingredients: pineapple, chicken, and barbecue sauce. This is Walden Farms Thick and Spicy. Once again, check that out. 0 fat, carb, sugar, and 0 calories. Optional, minute rice. I wanted to show you, I just use brown rice. I throw it in the microwave. It's super simple. I don't have patience to boil water and then boil rice. Yeah. So I'm going to start by taking 4 chicken breasts and placing it in the crock pot. I will warn you, this made a ton, like a ton. So maybe cut back on the chicken, maybe 3 breasts. I'm gonna add the pineapple, add the Thick and Spicy Walden Farms sauce, and then I'm going to cook it on high for 4 hours. You can also cook it on low for 6 hours. I just like to make sure the chicken is cooked all the way through and then it's easy to shred. You can get creative here. If you don't like chicken, you can also use ground turkey. I love the turkey breasts. I'm throwing mine on brown rice and adding veggies to the side. These are just the frozen bags and I just pop them in the microwave. Once again, I like it very easy. And then I'm measuring out about 4 to 5 ounces and placing it in these Tupperwares. You can also throw this on salads. You can eat it alone. I'm trying to get those extra carbs. So for me, to make this super easy, I like to put them in individual Tupperwares and then I'm ready for the week. Be sure to let these completely cool before you place them in the fridge. I hope you guys liked this video. Once again, super easy. Meal prep can be a piece of cake. If you did like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.